Hi, this is Joseph. Today is Tuesday, November 26th, 2024. So let's get into today's trade. So this is the pound dollar. I earned 40 pips on this trade. So total pips profit for the day was 176 pips. I'm not double counting or anything like that. It's just from the entry to the target. All of my Trade Copier subscribers, they get the same results. They made 176 pips today. The Trade Copier is that fast and it's that accurate where it will open and close a trade as soon as I do. So this trade, you can see what I was doing here with this one. I got this. So I'm looking at the 1 hour time frame as well. If you look at the 1 hour chart, you can see that this was like sort of a blow off move. It was like an exhaustion move and it broke to the upside. Again, this is a 5 minute chart, but if you look at the 1 hour chart as well, you can see what I was doing here. I saw this breakout above this resistance and it went for 2 bars, pulled back, went sideways, went up for 2 more bars. These 2 bars are smaller than the first 2 bars. And then at that point, I looked at the 1 hour chart and I could see that it was an exhaustion move. So it's like one of those vacuum moves, you might have heard people refer to it as. And then it's not going to go any higher. It's not a buy signal. It looks like a buy signal, but it's not a buy signal. It's a trap. And then I waited for it to reverse. So I had 3 bars here in a row, bear bars. And then it just kind of goes sideways and flat. That bar right there is where I entered. I entered in. I thought, there could be another pullback, but I can see what this is. This is an exhaustion move. It's a vacuum move. It's not a buy signal. It's an opportunity to sell it. So I was able to sell this at 26.04 and I closed out that trade when it started to act something like this. So it starts to pull back, goes down one more time, goes back up one more time, goes sideways, and then I closed out the trade. So at that point, I was looking at other currency pairs to see if I could get other setups. And this trade paid a total of 40 pips, and that's a good trade. So the next trade here I want to show you is the euro dollar. Basically the same pattern. It's basically the same pattern. And you can see on these two, on the last leg there, these 2 bars are a lot smaller than the first. Again, it was one of those sort of vacuum exhaustive moves. And then I was able to trade the reversal. So this one did the same thing. It was a test one more time. And then it closed on the low and I shorted it. Right as soon as that bar closed, I shorted it and I sold it at 0.528 and then took profits at 0.442. This one was a total of 32 pips, 92, sorry. This was a total 34 pips, 34 pips on this trade, the euro dollar. The next trade I want to show you is the yen crosses. So I was keeping an eye on these. I wasn't really too comfortable with trading the dollar yen. Sometimes I do, but when I see good opportunities like this on the yen crosses, I'll just go ahead and take the yen crosses. So with this one, again, a similar pattern. It's not, the exhaustive move, but I can see this area of consolidation and it starts to break down. And here is where I got the breakdown right there. So at that point, I knew it was just going to slide. It was sort of one of those cascading channels. This one was an entry at 192.70. And this is the pound yen 5 minute chart, and I earned 50 pips on this trade. So it bounced around a little bit, and I wasn't too sure what it was doing, and I sat through that pullback. Sometimes I will just to see, it's still left sort of an open gap right here with these candles right here. So I thought maybe we would get a more aggressive move and that it would take out that low and keep going. And when it did not, when it came back up over here on the right, so technically this marker should be right here. This is where I closed out my trade. So I was able to earn 50 pips on this trade on the pullback. I knew at that point it just didn't look like it was going to take out that low and resume the downtrend. So I did pretty much the same thing with the euro yen. This one did take out the low and just kind of kept going a little bit lower. It wasn't too dramatic, but you can see what I did on this one. I sat through the pullback and then when it went sideways, I closed it out. So this one, again, it just kind of slid and kind of created that channel. This one went sideways for a little bit. I did have to sit through that, but there was nothing here to indicate that this trade wasn't going to go. These spike highs are not taking out any of these highs over here to the left. So I knew we were good to go. And then it slid down one more time. I sat through all of this. It just didn't go, with any accelerated velocity or speed to the downside. And then I closed out the trade. And this one, I earned 52 pips. So with the 4 trades that I had a total of 4 trades. I'm sorry if I said 5 earlier. I'm not too sure if I said 5. I had 4 trades today. No losses. 4 trades today. 1 on the pound dollar, 1 on the euro dollar, 1 on the pound yen, 1 on the euro yen. The total pip profit was 176 pips. And all of my Trade Copier subscribers get the exact same trade. So if you'd like to subscribe, go to my website. I'll put the link in the description to the subscription page. So it'll take you straight to the checkout page. You can see right now that I'm running a holiday special. The discount expires January 1st. It'll go back to the regular price. You can sign up. As soon as you sign up, you receive a welcome email from me. The welcome email has instructions. It'll tell you exactly what to do next. You'll be sent to the membership page. There you'll watch a instructional video that explains how to download the trade copier and then how to connect it to your MT4 account. Now, if you run into any issues and struggle with it and you can't get it installed, no problem at all. Free of charge, let me know. I'll log onto your computer using that remote team viewer program. I can log onto your computer, and while you're watching, I'll connect the MT4 trade copier to your account. And then I'll even help you. You just tell me what lot size and the stop loss and things like that you want me to set up. I'll do that for you too. It's a good idea for you to learn how to do it. There's also a manual. So watch the instructional video. But if you ever need any assistance and you want us to connect it for you, I do have an assistant. He can do it as well if I'm busy. But and sometimes if I'm not busy, I'll do it. Just send us an email and let us know you want help. We'll log on and do it for you. We'll connect it for you. You won't have any problems with it. And then it just runs automatically. I have some subscribers that are using my trade copier, and they've been using it for a couple of years, and they still work full time. And they have yet to place any trades. Not too many of them, but there are some that won't play. They haven't placed any trades there of their own. They just copy my trades, and yet they still make profits. And they add money occasionally from their regular job or wherever they get money. They add money to their trading account to increase it so they can increase the lot size. That way they're making more money as time goes on. And it's sort of that compounding effect in a way. So it's, it's also a way to learn my trading system. Other people you can trade, so they're trading the account at the same time, and then also allowing my trades to come through when they're copying. So you can place trades at the same time if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can do that. You can place trades of your own at the same time. It will not affect my trades. So again, you can set up the trade copier to just trade one trade at a time. So that means it won't open another one until the first trade is closed. Whatever you want. There's a lot of functionality with the trade copier. You'll see all about that in the membership area. The instructional video will tell you all about it. There's also, again, a manual that you can download, a PDF manual. You can read through that. And once you get used to the trade copier, once you have it set up, you don't really have to do anything. I've got other subscribers that go on vacation and they let it run. And then they just check it from their phone, or they log on to their computer and look at their account and they see the profits, and whenever they want, they withdraw money. There's no profit sharing. You just pay me one time for the subscription fee, and that's it. So thank you for watching. Again, go to my website and I'll put the link to the subscription if you want to get the discount.